So here we have the greatest holiday on earth. I wonder who's in this.
Oh well, the greatest holiday on earth. This was great fun. It was made about 1965, and Peter Wilson excelled on this. Peter Wilson was a scenery maker and a sign writer, and he used all his skills. You know, the Flighty Tours office, which we've just seen there, was in a cellar behind St Andrews Road North, cellar of a mate of mine who actually helped with the soundtrack, Bob Marriott, married to Mary here, who took the part of the new bride. And what Peter would do was build all his own sets that you'll see in the film, and the most amazing thing was to build a hotel on the top of a sand dune at the bottom of Cartmel Road. Goodness. Those sand dunes have been flattened now, it's just a level green. But there up on the top of the sandhill, he built this scenery, this hotel, piled on the top of my van. I had a green comma van in those days. And we'd take all these flats down to the beach and clamber up on the sandhills and fasten all these flats together, and it did look really convincing. And then we had the local actors blacking themselves up to be native warriors on this desert island type place. Yeah. And we actually, one of the scenes of the plane, we erected the plane on the banks of Fairhaven Lake to do it, and a man from the town hall came along on his motorbike, little putt-putt thing, and said, "What are you doing, building a plane on the banks of Fairhaven Lake?" And Peter straight away he said, "Don't worry, we've got permission of a Mr. Johnson." And while this inspector fella went off to the town hall to find this non-existent Mr. Johnson, we finished the filming, took the plane to bits again and took it away. But these are the trials of making a film, and there were so many generous people who lent, like they say, the vintage car. I think that came from A-Kids. And
who was in the film then?
Oh well, the people in the film, like Malcolm Wilson, who was a keen local actor, and he was also a teacher. He taught drama.
The chap there looks very.
Oh! I was in the film. I was in the film. I took the part of the kind of my own couple.
How old were you there, Arnold?
How old would I be there? I'd be in my 20s, I suppose. Yeah. That shot going onto the customs house was down Wildings Lane in an area of ramshackle buildings, very suited for the film. So you're seeing in the film many buildings which no longer exist in St Anne's. Those buildings in Wildings Lane, the last use I can remember it being was the local rifle club used it. But buried underneath the ground somewhere there, the American Air Forces who were here in the war used to bury all sorts of stuff down in various plots of land at the back of St Anne's. And one day someone with a JCB will be digging away and come across aircraft engines and all sorts of things. Yeah.
Right.
That customs place, that was done in Peter's garage.
Oh really?
So much invented.
Yes, yeah. He was a very inventive chap, wasn't he?
Very inventive, yes.
Yeah.
Very courageous chap.
Yeah.